Okay, this is a little video to show you how to take care of the scratching noises while the tone arm is cycling back and forth between setting down and picking up, which is caused by the little cutout switch. Should be caused by the little cutout switch that takes the cartridge offline when the tone arm setting down or being picked up. So what I did start with is I found a milk jug, water jug, and I'm going to cut a piece out of it. I'm going to cut a little strip out of this that I'm going to use to go ahead and slip between these points. I may have to cut it a little smaller. I don't remember how small I have to cut this, but kind of round off the edge. Okay, so that's what we've got, a little strip there. One side of it's kind of textured, which will come in handy. It's not abrasive, but it will help to remove any crud that's in between those points. So the first thing we've got to do is to remove the platter mat and the platter. So to do that, you just lift up like that. Now make sure you lift straight up and don't move to the side when you lift, otherwise you might hit the tone arm tracking weight. So we're going to set this aside, make sure our tone arm is clamped. You're going to put this down and just flip this over on a towel. We have to take the feet off, and as you're taking the feet off, you'll notice there's some big screws on the back feet like that, and then on the front there are some little screws with a plastic disc on them. So that's the difference. These are the front, the others are the back. So we'll take these all off real quick. And then there's 7 sets of screws we got to take out. One there, there, and there. So we'll take those out real quick. A little further. There we go. This is a unit I haven't done anything to yet. I was getting ready to refurbish it. And it looks like it's belonged to somebody who smoked. Last screw here. So there's a couple of little staples, one in each corner, to kind of hold this down. So if you can get the screwdriver and get under there and just kind of pry that up, once you get one corner up, the other should come up. If you'll notice, there's the little staples there. If you go to put them back in the holes, you might wind up having to bend them a little bit to make them fit. If not, you can take a pair of pliers and push them through and pull them out and throw them away because they're really not necessary. I don't know why they even put them on there, to be honest. But now let me see if we can turn this a little bit. Now, here's the cam that runs around and cycles the tone arm. It's attached with this little bar right here. And right down here is the set of points that ride against that cam. Now the points are underneath this bar right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our deoxit that you have, which I sent to you. And we're going to get right in underneath there where the points come together. And we're going to just squirt a little bit of that on there. Doesn't really matter if you get it on anything else because it doesn't hurt anything. But we'll want to spritz it a little bit there. And then this is what the piece of plastic is for. As we get in there and put that in between the points, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see. If you come around over the top there, you can kind of see I'm in between those two bars. And kind of wiggling that back and forth to clean those points off. And we'll go back and we'll squirt a little bit more of the deoxit in there. And then we'll take our plastic piece and squeeze it in between those points. I'm going to do that 2 or 3 times and turn the plastic piece over so the rougher part gets on the other side set of points. Now the thing with this plastic is it's non-abrasive. You don't want to use anything that like sandpaper or emery cloth in there because you don't want to take the silver finish off these points. So that's probably good enough. Spray it again. And what was happening, or should probably been the problem with that, is there was probably a little piece of dirt or something when the points opened up that fell in there, and as they closed, it arced and kind of bonded that to the points. So that when they were supposed to close, as this thing is moving around, it's wiggling the points a little bit and was opening and closing the circuit. So you were getting the staticky sound off of it. This is about the only thing that it could be, because that's the only point of contact where the circuit can be broken to the cartridge that would produce the sound going to your speakers. So now that we've done that, we should be good to put it back together, and putting it back together is simply the reverse of what we did. And remember, these cut corners right here go to the front, and you'll figure that out because there's only one screw in the front. And let's see if we can get these in the hole. I've got to take my glasses off to be able to see. Where they are. And that one is in. I can feel it going down in the hole. That one went in. That one I think went in, and that one went in. Just, no, that one didn't. That one didn't quite make it in the hole, so we're gonna just pry it out and not use it. The others went in, so all we got to do is drop those back in there. And if you drop these back in, they usually line up right in the hole. Once in a while you'll miss. It'll feel like you're tightening it up, and then it just keeps on spinning. So you have to pull it back out and reposition it into the hole. Let's see what I do with that other one. There it is. back up. Okay, there's when I missed the hole. It went down to the side. There, I think I got it that time. Yep. So we got that all put together. Now we're going to put the feet back on. And remember, the one with the plastic disc is the one that goes on the front. These feet seem to be in good shape. And the one with the big screw goes to the back. And now that's all done. All we got to do is flip it back over. And carefully put the platter back on. And the mat. And that should fix the problem, hopefully. If it doesn't, let me know. And we'll see what else we can come up with. But that's the only possibility that I can remotely conceive of that would be causing the issue that you're having. And again, I'm sorry that it happened, because I did clean those points when I first serviced the unit, but you can't always tell what happens as far as dust and dirt and debris and stuff that gets in the way. So we'll get this posted to YouTube, and you can watch it and make your repair. Thanks.